Hello.
Yo,
Yo.
what's going on? Is Matt here?
I don't know. Is he ever here when we start? No.
No, then he somehow drops in silently and then says something in the background.
Yeah, and then we're just surprised. I'm gonna just give you a warning. I might have to mute myself and go away at some point because I'm on call for work. So I might have to answer some calls. We'll cross that bridge.
When have you ever taken that seriously?
Yeah. Well, this is a different job, so I gotta take it serious. Yeah. I don't want to be too nice, you know.
At first glance, there was another Brian doppelganger. I'm going to post that in the chat here. If I can do that. I'm about to find out.
Matt just texted saying he's on. Real? This looks nothing like me.
In the small window it does. With the same glasses with the thick lenses.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Just no. Alright, maybe a little bit.
Brian, you're everywhere.
What was the car company that I was the spokesman for? When you're looking at it?
Oh, True Car? This one?
Yeah. That did kind of look like me. It looked like you just have it ready to go. Like I said, it looked like if, me and Marty Sleva had a baby.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
So true. That's terrifyingly close.
Yeah. Matt said he's on, but he's just not answering.
Hold on. I gotta get my tool.
That's my quote. Yeah, I'm getting that made into t-shirts, and we're selling it. It's gonna happen.
I'd wear that.
I'd wear it. That's creepily how much that looks like, me and Marty put together. God damn it.
Is he wearing a cardigan?
Yeah, well, I mean...
Yes.
Yeah. I don't wear cardigans.
It really is. It's the two of you. Just tweet that out at him.
With the picture of me to go with it.
Yeah. Is this...
This plus you equals this.
Do we have a love child?
I wish. I'd have a love child with him. Maybe this is why so many people call me gay.
It's probably...
I mean...
Sure.
Alright.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
You haven't seen that yet, right? That Seinfeld episode me and Matt were talking about?
No.
You have to get on that.
That's so old now. It's still funny though. Fuck it, I'll watch it. That sentence just, as soon as I started, I knew I was gonna contradict myself, so. Fucking Matt. I hate just staring at his picture of him in a suit. It just stares through me. I feel like his eyes
he's
burning.
Like a Terminator.
I would say he's undressing me with his eyes, but I'm already undressed, so.
Heyo.
By the way, you see how sunburned I am?
This is just an excuse for you to show me your nipples.
No, dude, it hurts. I'm really burnt. We'll get to that. If we ever get started, and Matt.
Right.
Yeah. Fucking Matt.
Hello there.
No, that wasn't Matt.
That's what I'm waiting for. Let me try and add him again.
Yeah, I'm tired.
He's not even on anymore.
I mean, should we just get started?
And when he joins, he joins.
Yeah, just play the intro and start it.
If he comes in, though, it's going to cut the intro out. But we've had worse hiccups.
It's a chance I'm willing to take.
All right.
This is the podcast we call a shit show. No filter as our lips go. 3 hosts to get to know. First up, Brian, clinically insane and a bit racy. Matt, well, he's just batshit crazy. Anthony, last but not least, not crazy but don't unleash the beast. He'll debate you until your opinion's released. I wish I could say we're better than the rest, but we're just mediocre at best. This is it, grab a chair and sit and get ready for the shit.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to The Shit Show, a mediocre at best podcast where everything is made up and the points don't matter. I'm one of your hosts, Anthony Costanzo. With me, as always, Brian Rooney.
Hello.
And Matt Lemary.
Who's not here yet?
I was just wondering if that was going to work. That would be so awesome if he came in right at that time. Hello. Oh, he's back on. He is back on. Technical difficulties aside. We keep it real for the listeners.
Yeah, I'm still sick and dying over here. Just getting that out there.
You're like coughing up a lung. He's not here. I don't understand.
Well, I muted it for that last cough, didn't I?
Yes.
But you just saw me coughing?
Yes.
All right.
This show.
What the? Did you just try to call a cell phone?
Not entirely sure. Did I?
Yeah, I see call dropped. That's his cell number. I committed that to memory years ago. I'm really sick and tired of just staring at his picture. He needs to get in here, or we just need to forget about him.
I'm not 100% sure how Skype works.
Well, we did miss, 2 weeks.
Not in a row.
In a row? 37? My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks.
Get back here.
Isn't Clerks 3 coming out sometime?
Yeah, he's working on it.
Soon-ish, or just it's being worked on?
I don't know how soon, but it's happening. Oh, he is indeed back on.
I don't want to look at his picture anymore, though. Can we just stop calling him? Matt's in his helicopter, apparently.
I can see you. You guys look like ants from here.
And Matt Lemary.
Sando.
Hello.
We got started without you.
Did you just decorate since the last time we saw you?
No, it's a different angle of the couch.
Alright. This one's nicer.
It is. It looks, I have many leather-bound books.
Yeah.
See, does Matt sound like a robot to you too, Anthony?
No, he sounds fine.
Uh-huh.
Let me ask you this, Brian.
Yeah.
Are you on the good Wi-Fi?
Maybe! No, that was my old job. I used to use my work computer for the podcast, but I don't really know why I did that. And that was just always set to go to the wrong router, and I was too lazy or too stupid to fix it or, pay attention.
Yeah, all right.
So, Matt, I already warned Anthony. I'm just going to warn you. I may have to mute myself and go away at any given time because I'm on call for work. Just getting that out there. I'm just going to roll the dice. Yeah.
Glad it's out there. Glad it's out.
So, first thing. This just happened to me, so it's fresh in my mind. Icy hot. You can't get that off your hands, huh?
I mean, your hands will always smell pepperminty.
Yeah. They do smell like Lifesavers, and that I'm okay with.
Yeah, I mean, if you suck on your fingers, though, it's not the same effect.
Right. So my problem is, Kim's back was hurting her, so I put Icy Hot on her back. And then washed my hands thoroughly, went to the bathroom.
Oh!
I'm not comfortable anymore.
Wow. You'll never be.
I've been better, is what I'm saying.
I've had better.
No direct contact with down there.
So that's not going away anytime soon, is my guess, right?
6 hours?
Oh, sick. Great.
Speaking of direct contact down there, Matt, you still watch the league, right?
Wow.
If you watch the league, you know what I'm getting at.
Continue.
When Kevin has low testosterone, he gets a gel. And he's like, would it be better if I just rub it directly on there? He goes, no, do not do that. And he's like, He goes, you're going to rub it on there, aren't you? And then he goes back to the doctor 2 episodes later with problems. And he's like, it's not working. I'm rubbing it right on him, got a Q-tip and put it right in there. He goes, I thought we went over this. I don't remember that.
Oh, my God.
By the way...
Such a good show. Although I feel feel Kevin has peaked with the league because the only other work he can get is Buffalo Wild Wings commercials.
I'm sorry, did you put an H in there? Did you
Yeah.
just say wild?
Say Buffalo. Buffalo. Say wild. Wild.
So, Brian, sunburn, go.
Yeah, Matt, I'm very sunburned. Can you see it? Let me show you my nipples too.
Again, just an excuse for Brian to show his nipples.
Yeah. So I'm gonna leave out some names here just because you'll know who I'm talking about.
Replace them with members of Friends.
All right. So I go to the beach with Joey. It's for his birthday.
That's right, I stepped up. And if I
Yes.
had to, I'd pee on any one of you.
Except I couldn't. So I go to the beach with Joey, and it was Joey's birthday, but not his 30th birthday, so he didn't have his full blown freak out, and he didn't dig a hole either. I dug a small hole, but I
You
didn't
would
not
dig
like
a
Joey's hole. I was bored. I was digging a hole. I don't really like the beach. So Joey and I are at the beach, and we meet. Joey before went on a date with, let's just call her Phoebe because I think that was the ugliest friend. So he goes on a date with Phoebe, thinks she's okay, decides that we're going to meet her at the beach the next day, and Phoebe turned out to be like a troll version of Phoebe, so it was just not very pretty. Why is Matt waving? Hi.
Hi, Liz.
Yeah, so we're at the beach. It's us, and he's just kind of thinking, how do we get out of this? Because it's just bad. So one of his
Out of what?
being near her.
All right, go on.
Well, we were
Even
supposed
though-
to
even though you brought her there.
hang out with them at the beach and then go out with them later, like her and some friends and
And
stuff.
that's where the hole you dig came in.
What
That's where the hole you dug came in.
I dug.
Didn't you say you dug a hole?
Yeah, it was later. I was digging a hole. So one of his friends comes and they just decide to walk away from it all. So we just left all our stuff and instead of walking away, leaving this troll and her friend just buy all our stuff and we leave, but our stuff is there. So
Trolls steal things.
right, well, sure. So I decided, it's his birthday. He doesn't want to be around her. I'll step up. Maybe I should have been Joey since I stepped up. Anyway, so I decided I'm going to go get our stuff. So I walk back over there and I'm making like small talk with them as I'm collecting our belongings.
I'm just picturing you slowly putting things into a bag.
So I'm like, oh yeah, they're going to play volleyball. I think it's over there, and I point in the opposite direction.
No!
As I'm getting all our shit together, and like, why are you getting all your stuff? I'm like, well, I don't want to come back. I mean, we'll tell you where it is. So I'm like, I'm just gonna grab everything. So I grab everything and start walking in the direction that I pointed. And then when I think they're not looking anymore, I bang a U-turn and start heading the other way. And we successfully ditched them. So I was the biggest dick in the world because here I am walking over to these two girls who were nice, just yeah. So they were nice, and I just collect all our shit, lie to their face. I'm like, well, see you later, and just walk away with all our shit. And then I was smited because I fell asleep and got burnt.
Because you're a dick.
Yeah, karma. That's a bitch. And
She'll get you.
Yeah. So you see I'm burnt, right? But when you're burnt, after a few days you look tan, so I mean I'm okay with that. However, my back is still completely white because I just fell asleep staring like at the sky. Yeah.
Excellent.
Karma, bitch. Yeah.
If only you fell asleep with like your hand on your chest or something. That would have been lovely.
Well, right like around my belly button, there's like a white like loop almost from like the tie on my bathing suit. Yeah, so it looks like a worm.
It's so weird.
I am.
But so is that your first beach trip of the year?
Yeah, hopefully first and only. I don't like the beach.
I was gonna say I can't picture you being a beach person. I feel like sand is one of those things that you would complain about to no end.
Oh God, it's everywhere.
Oh,
You put a towel down, right, and you think, all right, this towel will protect me from the sand. No, it doesn't. You shower, you think, all right, there's sand in my hair. I'm just gonna go shower. Later there's still sand in your hair.
It's in me.
Right. I just kept quoting Cartman, kept saying there's sand in people's vaginas.
So Matt, I told this to Brian earlier this week, but I was at my family's house for a barbecue, and we're throwing football around. We're just playing catch, and my cousin Dominic throws. I'm giving them their actual names because they deserve so much credit for this. He throws a football to one of his friends. He turns to my other cousin Al, and he just starts walking towards him and going, "Ira."
Oh, wow.
And I lost it. I was like, "You guys are my family."
How old are they?
Al is a year or two younger than me, and Dominic is probably turning... I think he just turned 20.
Wow, that's really impressive.
Yeah. And they don't listen. Which is what made it more impressive.
So you're saying they stumbled upon this movie on their own, or
Yep.
did you have influence?
No, didn't say a word. I lost it. And then I started quoting
That's
lines from it too, and
absurd.
they're like, "You know that movie?" And I was like, "Whoa. That's not how this works.
You know that movie?
You know that movie too. I know that movie."
Oh my god. Wait, you think you know that movie?
We can get that.
Oh my god.
That movie's
You
fantastic.
gonna eat that?
Yeah.
Cheeto on your face, man.
Anthony successfully quoted Friends the other night and didn't even realize it.
That's how deep that show goes with me.
That a Cheeto?
It's just part of my natural behavior.
So he said something about a Cheeto, and I just started laughing, thinking he was just quoting Friends. But there was really a legitimate Cheeto on the floor.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah,
At the pizzeria.
in the pizzeria.
Oh, fun fact, Matt. There's something being built at the pizzeria, and we will get to the bottom of it.
Tony.
What? Is it? I feel like it's a bird mansion.
It might. It may be. It looks like a new counter.
Uh-huh.
It's probably what it is.
But I can't wait to see how it comes out.
Well, Matt doesn't even know about Tony's office in the back by the dumpster. So he built a shed in the back, and I happened to stumble in one of my visits when he was in the middle of building it, and it's storage. But he's like, I'm thinking I'll put a desk in here as an office. And I'm like, what? You're by the dumpster and your makeshift garden near the dumpster, which is not sanitary, and you want to put an office in here because you do office work?
Sir, is this permitted?
Have you ever seen his handwriting?
Doctors have better
What office writing is he doing in there? Another fun story from my dad. We all went out to dinner last night, and we went to it was some random Italian restaurant. I was explaining to them how earlier that week we went to a Portuguese restaurant. It was delicious. And my mom asked what Portuguese food was like, and before I could answer, he interjected, "Oh, it's just like Mexican food."
Uh-huh. Same thing, really.
Nope.
Same thing, really.
I don't see the difference.
Dad.
Tony. Yeah, we got together at the pizzeria. Victoria came back, so we got together. So that's why I knew that story. And Anthony knows this story. That this is just I love to make people feel awkward.
Yeah.
Your sister was the latest victim of that.
Oh boy.
Well, congratulations to her and Nick. They got engaged. Very happy for them. But we were talking a lot about wedding halls, since I was recently looking at wedding halls. I'm knowledgeable on the topic.
Yep.
So she was saying how it's really stressful and everything.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm like,
He already sees where it's going. You can see the smirk on Matt's face. He's so excited to hear it, though.
You know what's really stressful? When you find that perfect place, you love it, it's got everything you want, you book it, and then she leaves.
Yep.
I don't think she's talked to me since.
You should just sit at the bar, at the same bar, and as people sit next to you, jump into that part of the story. Don't even say hello. And see how many people you can get to, like, buy you drinks and listen to the rest of the story. But over time, you should make it way more absurd. Like, she joined the Peace Corps. And just whatever.
That doesn't sound that absurd.
Yeah, that wasn't that bad. That was...
Why not she decided to go on safari or something? Like, that's more obscure than the Peace Corps.
She left him for a woman.
Ooh.
That thinks she's a man.
Work on.
I recently listened to, I would say last week's episode, but we missed last week. Good job, guys. That one wasn't my fault.
Okay.
I don't remember. Could have been my fault. I really don't remember. I think it was Anthony's fault, though. I think you got drunk one night and didn't come on. Matt said,
that's not me.
Matt said, "Good night, sweet angel." And I'm like, why does no one call me sweet angel?
Oh, that was me. Yeah, we went to DC for a work trip, and every night was just too much. We walked into a bar on a Wednesday night. So, all right, so backstory. So we go down there. We're having a meeting, like a 2-day meeting, to basically cover all the work that we did previously. Right? Go through what went good, what went bad, all that, and then plan the next gigantic chunk of work. One night, and every time we're down there, there's always this one night where everybody goes out. It's like everybody in the company pays for everything, and they're freaking awesome about it. It's really cool. And we go to these pretty interesting places. And this particular time, we went to Penn Social down in DC, and it's awesome. They have a big bar. They've got tons of beers on tap. They have, like, cornhole and shuffleboard, and they have, like, Mortal Kombat arcade machines. I
love that cornhole is actually the name of this game. I know you're talking about the beanbag. Yeah. I just love that the name is cornhole.
Which, I mean, after
I don't know what kind of bar it was.
After a few drinks, though, those beanbags are going everywhere.
I'll bet.
Anyway, so we're there with the whole company, and then some event is starting to happen, and it turns out that they're doing this, like, Mr. DC weird bachelor thing where there's these 10 contestants and they have a talent show and they answer interview questions, and then a couple of girls they vote on them on who's their favorite is, and Miss DC was one of these women.
Question: could anyone vote?
So I don't know. I don't really. I think it was just them. But everybody was like,
should have tried to vote.
There was a ton of people that were there for that, but we were here for like our event. We were all hanging out, and we were like, when this started, everybody was like, really?" Like they moved the cornhole away, and all of this started happening, and everyone was kind of pissed. They were like, now what? Not 5 minutes into the talent show, the company got into it, and everybody was cheering for certain people. We were booing people like crazy. I'm pretty sure the decision was based on our reactions.
And you said this was Mr., right?
Mr. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. And it was all the guys that were going crazy.
Maybe you'll get called gay from now on.
Maybe. I don't know. But it was hysterical.
Honestly, if that happened, I would be really into it.
There was...
like, unexpectedly happens.
Right? Okay, now, and then this one guy started rapping No Diggity. And that's when everybody lost it.
Yeah, I like the way he worked it.
Grand old time. But anyway, we moved on from that bar. We went to a couple more. And then once we started, like, thinning the herd, and it was like only half of us left, we ended up at this pretty, I would say low key, but I actually don't know if that's the case because it was a Wednesday night and it was like 1 a.m. So the fact that there wasn't a lot of people there was probably okay.
In DC during the week when there's no one in somewhere, it's low key. On the weekend, it's different because no one stays there.
Okay, so
during the week, it's low key.
It's a Wednesday. It's super late. We all stroll in there, and the head of engineering goes up to the bar and he goes, 10 picklebacks, please. And the bartender goes, holy shit. So, never had one of those before. It was amazing.
I was going to say, I feel like that's something I'd like. I know how gross it sounds.
It was like, so we had the picklebacks, and mind you, they were like, it's generally a shot of pickle juice and a shot of whiskey, but this was like, these shots were in mini mason jars. So it was like 2 to 3 shots of each of those liquids. It was a bit much. But so picklebacks, and then Swachos, which were like Southwest nachos with like pulled pork and jack cheese on them, which was delicious. And then like we were having Dark and Stormies and beer. And then I was like, yeah, I'm not going to make it on. So that was my bad.
Well,
Also not sorry.
I wouldn't be sorry either. Speaking of things I'm not sorry for, my gay comments. Remember, I don't know, a week or so ago, I said, did one of you fuckers write an email?
Correct.
And you both said, well, you said no, and Matt said he doesn't know what the email address is, which I think is bullshit. I think you're just trying to be funny at this point. You have to know it by now, Matt.
Shitshowpodcast1@gmail.com.
You're smirking. You know that's wrong. You're smirking.
No,
Anyway.
that's what it is.
SS Podcast.
Like it's a boat?
Yes, like the SS Minnow Johnson.
All aboard, guys.
Uh,
I never noticed that. I would have made the boat comment right away had I known. Now I'll never forget it.
Do you at least know what movie I quoted with the SS Minnow Johnson?
No, I don't.
wait.
That ship has sailed.
I know the line, I can't think of the movie right now.
Funny. The name on the back says the Red Dragon.
Rush Hour 2?
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so one of my coworkers he sent me a text saying that I never answered the question for how much money it would take for me to suck a dick. So I was like, I feel like I did.
None of us did.
Matt did. And then I got an email like 2 days after that.
You specifically? Because that would be weird.
No. I'm sorry. Well, it goes to my phone, the podcast email. Otherwise, I would never check it.
They're in.
So then I get an email from an anonymous thing, which I need to figure out how to get emails to go anonymous, because that's awesome. And it just stated, of course, Brian didn't say how much it would take him to suck a dick because he sucks dick for free every day, fucking faggot. I'm like, okay.
That's definitely one of your friends.
Yeah, I would assume, but
either that or it's Rob from Detroit.
Yeah.
He is risen.
Still listening.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the only email we got, calling me gay yet again.
Shocking.
Yeah. That's now like number 6,
I feel like they're under the impression that if they say it enough times,
it's going to happen.
It'll happen.
I'm far from
Not
gay.
that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I am far from gay. All right.
Yeah, my mom lives like
maybe
blocks away from you.
What?
You're far from gay.
Oh yeah, your mom's gay. That's right.
Yeah, fact.
Literally, her name is gay.
It was always fun introducing people to her because I wouldn't give them it wasn't like there was no pre-warning. Actually, there was pre-warning, but it was like the second before I opened the door into the house.
Right.
Yeah. By the way, my mom's gay, and then I would open the door.
Yeah, my dad, when he met her, he was like, "So you're gay?" It's just that's a nice way to start a conversation. Terrible thing to grow up with, I'm sure. But yeah.
I know Matt knows Dr. Otterbeck.
Yes.
But anytime that he's with my dad, like if he's in the pizzeria or my dad's at the dentist's office, he'll go, "Hey," to random people, "Hey, ask him what his wife's name is."
Dude, he's hilarious. He's hilarious.
He's great.
Oh man.
He pulled up in front of the pizzeria once in his Porsche, and not into a spot in the middle of Highland Boulevard, and stopped, honked the horn, looked at my dad, turned with a cigar in his mouth, cackled, and then drove away.
Wow. That's how you know you've made it.
He's a crazy guy.
If that's how you know you made it, I'll never make it.
Oh my god.
So, did either one of you happen to see this random fucking thing I tweeted out recently and just said this cannot be real?
Nope.
So apparently, people are getting molds made of their anus and having it like chocolate mold and giving it to their significant others.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
What?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Like what? Why?
That's all I've got. No, I don't know.
Like,
The first thing I did though was I clicked my notifications because I was going to try and see this tweet that you made, and the first thing that popped up were the pictures of you passed out.
did we talk about that?
I don't know.
I passed out in Matt's apartment.
Yeah,
Check
we talked
the
about
pictures.
that. We talked about that.
Something else that just bothers me, since I'm on things that bother me, apparently. I recently bought Tic Tacs. Why it says like less than 2 calories per mint. It's 1.9 calories. Like, it just bothers me. It's like less than 2 calories, 1.9.
Is it less than 2?
Don't get me started.
The truth
Get you
bothers
started
you.
on what? Being wrong? It's less than 2.
Why do they have to broadcast less than 2 calories? Like, it's a fucking small little piece of shit.
Everything that says that it's under $20 and it's $19.99. Get over it. It's been this way for a very long time.
And that bothers me too.
Anyway, so
you know what would be awesome for my OCD is if things priced out plus tax turned into round numbers. I would be thrilled about that.
that's how they price everything in Western Europe, at least. Anything on the pound or the euro, when you see tags in the store, that's the final price with tax included.
I like that.
That's the way to do it.
That's what's up. Anyway,
so I have a new toy that I've been playing with. Have you guys heard of Periscope?
I mean, I know what a periscope is.
Like a periscope?
A periscope would be more fun to play with. However, I have this. It's an app called Periscope. It's similar to Meerkat, which you may or may not have heard of. But what it does is, Periscope, it's an mobile app produced by Twitter, and it ties to your Twitter handle. And what it does is allow you to create live streams from your phone, and people can tune in and comment as you're live streaming.
Yes.
And you can also, you can follow people. You'll get alerted when they're producing a live stream, or you could just look through the live streams that are happening in the world by topic. And throughout someone's live stream, you tap the screen, it gives them hearts. And that's how people ranked on Periscope, by how many followers they have, how many hearts they're given. So I've been watching a lot of random videos, and the other night it was some dude in Jacksonville, Florida, because it also uses location services, so you can see exactly where on a map these people are, which is pretty crazy. People just make it so easy to get murdered, by the way. If you no one hides anymore. It's ridiculous. Anyway, that's a tangent. So I'm watching this guy. He's Jacksonville, Florida. This is the scene when the bars are closing down in Jacksonville, and he's just, holding his phone, and the app's pretty new, so most of the conversations you hear on Periscope are you're looking at a screen that's either someone's face or the scene that they're seeing, and they're just explaining to someone else what Periscope is. That's most of the streams. But this guy was
Are you actually doing that right now?
I am not. I took some screenshots.
Missed opportunity.
I took some screenshots of what this guy was periscoping, though. So he's holding on his phone, and we're seeing a live stream. There's just people everywhere. I guess the bar is closed down, and they're pouring out to the streets in Jacksonville, Florida. And all of a sudden, as he's periscoping, a car gets stopped. There's police everywhere. They draw their guns on this car. Right? And they ask these people to get out of the car. This guy starts freaking out, and he just starts shouting, "Live on Periscope! Live on Periscope!" And they get 3 people out of the car, and they put them all in cuffs, and they arrest them. There's some lady, some dude, and a wife beater, and another lady that was in the back seat.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Crazy. And you can see the comments that are people that are placed the other way. People are frisk them. This is now evidence. I think you could take them. And this guy's just shouting the whole time, "Live on Periscope, live on Periscope." I highly recommend this app.
Man. I definitely have to mess around with that.
It's really fun. I mean, it's just how chat roulette kind of just ended up being a bunch of penises, more or less. I see this going there, but it's not yet there, which is nice. Haven't seen one penis the whole time.
That's shocking.
Yeah, and I've been watching a lot.
So does that mean I should get my penis on there? Have the first penis on Periscope?
No, but you should download it. We could even start periscoping the podcast, because when you are the periscoper and you start the broadcast, you can save the recording. It does kill a lot of battery, and it's mobile only. It's not desktop, but we could Periscope these things and get some live chats going.
Why don't you just start Periscoping now and see what happens?
All right. So now the first thing you do when you go to start a broadcast is you have to type in what are you broadcasting?
Brian's nipples.
What are you seeing now? But this is the category that's going to list on the global list of like for people to choose from. So you want it to be a catchy title. So let's put Shit Show Podcast. The SS Podcast with my first mates. Maybe I'll make it that.
There you go. Now he's not going to stop. He didn't know before, but now he's not going to stop.
What is this app called? Because periscoping, nothing comes up.
Brian, do you know how to Google?
Google used to be my friend.
Alright.
The Pacific Ocean?
I feel like when it's Periscope, this is not it. This is nothing that comes up.
You guys are live on Periscope. Live on Periscope.
This is not it, is it?
No, you spelled Periscope wrong.
Probably.
Excellent.
Okay, we don't have any live viewers yet.
You just started.
Shocking. We don't have any listeners.
The other day, I was at a bar watching Game 7 of the Rangers, and I just put Rangers Lightning as the title, and within 5 seconds, I had 60 live viewers. And you can view all their Twitter profiles, like they're real people. Like it has to be tied to a Twitter handle, which often, which semi-legitimizes it, or it's at least another barrier to entry, like that you have to create all this,
So now, does this mean you know your Twitter handle again? Because you forgot that for a while.
Yeah, no, I got it down. And we could follow each other. What we can do is we could even
all three of us do it at the same time.
We could do that. You can restrict who can chat too, so people would just be able to hear our audio. But I think that the chat's a lot of the fun, even though a lot of it's going to be like weird shit, like show me your feet and crazy creepy shit like that. It's just going to be Brian. But also, if I'm periscoping and you guys are watching my broadcast, I mean, you can see like what my camera does.
I mean, I'm trying to find it and I just can't.
Dude.
All right, I'm gonna start trying now, and I'll be done before Brian.
I type in periscoping and there's just one fucking thing that comes up, and it's not it.
Brian, how are you spelling periscope? It's Rook.
I can't read that. No.
You can't read it?
No.
P-E-R-I scope.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
I mean, I found it.
You're gonna get it. You're gonna get addicted to it.
I don't think so.
No, you are. You specifically.
Why me?
You'll
Brian
see.
has the attention span of a gnat. He's gonna forget he downloaded the app.
Dude,
Before it finishes downloading.
Celebrities are on it too. If someone that you follow on Periscope is live, it'll like alert you, and it can even send like push notifications and stuff. So I follow Jim Gaffigan, so whenever he has a live Periscope going on, like you can.
Why would you follow Jim Gaffigan?
Because he's one of the random people that popped up on the global feed one day, because like a lot of people were watching his thing, I guess, and so was Jason Biggs. So those are the two people I follow.
You're the dude that fucked a pie?
That's right.
Yeah. Just getting that out there. JSL Bob quote. Fuck, what's my Twitter email? God damn it. I don't know this.
How often you quote that?
What, JSL Bob? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a good movie. So, yeah, I listened to the episode we did a couple weeks ago. I must not have been, like, physically there. Because you guys were talking about stuff that I don't even remember being, like, spoke about.
The last time we were on, you were just not present.
Well, I mean, I was.
Your eyes said differently.
I was sick.
But I'm telling you, Periscope is the way we get famous. We get Brian famous.
This is the way we get Brian famous. Is our first broadcast going to be us waxing his chest?
Ooh. We're gonna need more wax.
Nah, it's not that long right now. Yeah, so I don't know my login. That's not good.
Sign up
This
with
is like
Twitter.
it's like a really easy thing to set up that I'm very concerned you haven't figured out yet.
I'm in.
I can't figure out my Twitter login.
Anthony already has followers.
I can't figure out my Twitter login. This is why I don't ever log out of things. I can't remember.
I will admit that I'm unsure how to friend people and stuff. So
Well,
we'll figure that out.
yeah, I don't. God damn it! Someone tell me my Twitter login. Yeah, do I have any other topics I want to talk about? I don't remember.
I've got a funny one. So, I'm we're at Kim's mom's house, and she starts telling us, like, she's like, "Do you guys want to take this bread home? I'm not going to eat it." And we're like, "No, it's okay," because we're kind of trying to stay away from that. And she said, "Because I stay away from bread." She goes, "I come home and it's hanging on the doorknob outside." I'm like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" You don't know where the bread came from. She has no idea.
And she was trying to get you to eat it.
She's trying to get us to eat. She felt guilty that the bread, because she's such a nice person, she felt guilty that whoever left the bread wouldn't know that it was going to waste because she wasn't going to eat it. I was like, you don't know where the bread came from.
It could be
And
poison.
And just to bring it all back and to prove that everything is related to either Seinfeld or Friends, it was a marble rye.
Nice. Very nice. Oh, Periscope. The workaholics are on Periscope. Boom. Followed them. Followed Anthony.
Yep. I'm getting followed.
Craig Ferguson.
Here we go.
I'm in.
Random.
I'm in.
Joel McHale. Done.
So I guess you figured out how to friend people. Not friend,
That's right.
follow.
No.
Matt did.
No.
Follow him.
I don't know how to do this.
Live on Periscope. Live on Periscope.
I mean,
Anyway, it's cool, and yeah, you can check out like all over the world, like especially if there's like a good event happening. Like there's been obviously a lot of like NHL, NBA playoffs and stuff. People live at the game, like you see them periscoping from their phone rather than like posting a video or like a still picture on Instagram or something like that. It's cool to see the live broadcast, although apparently some people hate it. Like one of my colleagues admitted, like that's how he watched the Manny Pacquiao Mayweather fight is through someone periscoping, and he tuned into their channel. So
there's a channel right now called SS Podcast. Brian struggles with things.
oh, God damn it.
And it's just,
Wait a minute.
It's just him on his phone. Now you can't hear anybody else because my audio is coming through my headphones. But this is brought to you by the Shit Show Podcast. Oh, hey, okay, so you are figuring things out. You're actually in the room. You're
I
so
got it.
happy.
You're so happy. It's so delayed and it's hysterical. Like, look, I'm waving right now. This could be.
Wait, Brian, are you a viewer in this?
Apparently.
Oh.
Yo, who is?
All right.
Who else joined?
Somebody. All right, there's people interested in you figuring out how to do this.
Alright, I'm gonna leave this.
All right, anyway, people that have just joined the stream, if you'd like to listen to our show, it's SS Podcast. You can email us at sspodcast1@gmail.com. I'm
It's
at
on
AJ
iTunes.
Costanzo, Brian is at big_Bruins, and Matt is at Matt_in_limbo.
I lost it. I think I lost you guys.
You lost us?
Oh, no, back! No, my internet was like dropping. Are you still doing
Oh
this
no,
shit,
I
Matt?
stopped. I just got it out to 3 different people. I wonder if they'll ever listen.
Oh, you
Wait.
ended the broadcast. There was 12 people.
There's that many people?
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, people just tune in and they'll I think by default the chat is turned off, so you probably had the chat off. That's why no one was writing anything. But I'm telling you, people write everything.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I want
There were a lot of people in there.
I want
Wow.
Brian live
There were
on
8 people in
Periscope.
there.
Yeah.
I mean the title's enticing. Come on. SS
Dude,
Podcast, Brian
yes.
struggles with things.
Yesterday
I
I
mean, come
saw
on.
one. It said I've encountered this weird fruit. Help me, internet! And there was just 80 people in there, and this guy was like, "What do I do?" He didn't know how to
grapefruit.
He didn't know how to cut it open, and the internet guided him to do that, which was amazing. Another, I went to on Memorial Day. I went to the Meadowlands racetrack. No, not the Meadowlands. What's the other one I'm thinking of? Monmouth Park. And my idea was to Periscope like the program and have people chat in like what horse I should bet on, and then do the race. It's all
what's funny? Frank and Falco were there Friday. I was there Saturday. You were there Sunday.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I was there Monday.
All right. Well, they were there Saturday. I was there Sunday. You were there Monday. We were there 3 days in a row. I just didn't remember what.
You
days.
guys got it covered.
Wow. Yeah. I didn't know you were there.
I didn't know you were there. Falco knew you were there. He stalks people.
It doesn't matter if you guys weren't there at the same time.
How does he know?
Facebook, probably?
He's definitely who wrote the email in.
No.
No?
No.
Are you guys just on Periscope now?
Brad's freaking out right now. Look at him.
I'm good. No, I'm not on Periscope. I figured out how to do things and I got off there.
Yeah, we definitely have to use that. I'd like to utilize it. Unfortunately, like I said, all the sound was coming through my headphones, so I couldn't broadcast that. But
I heard you through my app.
You heard me. You didn't hear you or Matt.
Oh,
there you go.
I got it.
You need to do that. You need to just start broadcasting yourself saying one-liners from movies.
We can just make that the new podcast.
Done.
Bye, Felicia. Why that got like a popular like meme as of like recent? I don't know.
What?
Bye, Felicia.
That's not recent.
Well, I recently came across it.
Recent to you.
Yeah, recent to me. But I feel like that was relatively recent that people were using that in memes.
Do you see? I saw some awesome interview with Jonah Hill. I think he was on. I forget if he was on Conan or not, but they're talking about. He's like, they had.
I feel like you told us the story.
Oh,
is this Ice Cube on the plane?
Yeah. The reason why I'm thinking it is, I finally saw 22 Jump Street yesterday, so it's pretty awesome. Oh, I also saw Horrible Bosses 2. Have you seen that?
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't.
Surprisingly good. And what they both have in common is they both make references of how it's a sequel constantly, both of those movies, which makes it awesome.
One of my absolute favorite scenes, though, from Horrible Bosses 2 is when they're sitting in the car, waiting for the train to pass, and they're just eating Twizzlers. There's no words. They're just chewing Twizzlers. And it's just so ridiculous.
with Jamie Foxx.
Yes. And the way he's eating it, he's just like, so it's so exaggerated, yeah.
Oh, wow. It's awesome. Charlie Day is amazing in the sequel.
I like him.
So is what's the
Nick Kurtdale?
The Nick Kurtdale. Oh my god. Chris Pine, I didn't realize he was going to be a major character in the movie. He was great.
I like him.
Yeah, he's funny.
And
he's funny.
What's the asshole guy's name?
Are you talking about Christoph Waltz?
No.
Because he played the bad guy. He was great.
Oh yeah, he's the guy from Inglourious Bastards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's awesome, and then obviously Kevin Spacey returns. I
feel like he's always awesome, Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, I heard that like even at this age, no one really knows about his personal life, and he's done that on purpose because he said, "Well, it's easier to be an actor if no one knows who you really are," which is like I can't tell if that's also him being awesome or if it's like maybe he's only good because no one knows anything about him. Either way, it works. So,
yeah. Anthony, name this movie. You ready?
Blue Streak.
Damn it! No, I'm kidding.
All right, go on.
Dude, your bed is a car. Yeah, but it's a fucking sweet car.
Grandma's boy.
I said Anthony, damn it.
It's pretty sweet. It has a phone. I can talk to other car beds.
No, his roommates were going to buy him a CB radio so he could talk to other car beds. Get it right, Matthew.
I scored. Did I break it?
Wait, what's that mean?
What does that mean? You're gonna break the game. You're so good. That's the best comment a video game could ever shout at you is, "You're gonna break the game. You're so good." I'm surprised they haven't adopted that in games. That would be hilarious.
David Spade, underrated part in that film.
Shiloh.
It's Shiloh. You said it wrong.
If we pay extra, can we have fat and grease?
I climbed into a deer.
Kevin Nealon.
Where do you get your weed? From you, Dante.
Oh yeah, what's up, Mr. Cheezel? That's probably my favorite line in the whole.
Yep.
Did you ever see Nick Swartzen's stand-up when he talks about that? The Grandma's Boy, like the filming and stuff?
No.
Yes.
He's like, when you do these scenes of weed, like, they don't give you real weed. And everyone, like, booed and stuff. He's like, I forgot what movie he referenced. We just talk about, like, random, like, drug movies. But anyway, that's not what I'm getting at. And he goes that the guy Dante, and then he's like, by the way, his real name is Dante. That's how lazy he wrote it.
Yeah,
He just,
his
like,
last name is Dante.
he replaced all the weed with real weed, apparently, and just got fucking stoned.
Oh my god. Wait, there's.
Sitting in the trees, the fucking king of the jungle.
Are we recording right now or no?
Yes.
Why wouldn't we be?
I honestly sometimes I just tune out. But there's a really funny.
What? Wait. What?
There's a really funny Nick Swartzen interview out there, and I was gonna send you the link, but now I guess I need to describe it since we're recording.
Or
Use your Twitter that you recently figured out how to sign back into.
Wait, hold on.
You could just play it.
Well, I'm not smart enough to play the audio of that, but it's also too long of an interview. I'm specifically referencing the story he tells at the very end. It's just really hilarious.
Well,
Let me try to find the time.
Hang on. When you hear do you hear the intro when I play it?
Not usually.
Alright.
Faintly in the background, I guess.
Yeah.
I was going to try and play this for you guys.
How long is it?
Can you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Nick
we get sued
Swartzen,
for
actor
this?
/ comedian.
Most likely.
Or is it comedian / actor?
It is chef / actor / comedian.
Chef.
Actually, because this is probably not cool to do, we're not going to do that.
We could definitely get sued for
I
that.
mean, what if you just cite it?
I don't know. I don't want to cite things.
Free promotion. We're not taking it as our own.
I mean, fair enough.
Alright, anyway.
I lost my train of thought. I want to watch Grandma's Boy now, though.
Yeah. Alright, Brian,
Yeah.
recently, I mean, obviously, I always listen to, like, the IGN podcast. I'm a big fan of theirs now because of you. And, they've been doing 20 questions to guess a video game.
All right. I must admit, though, I haven't listened to those podcasts in, like, forever.
Mm-hmm.
And I made you listen, but go on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I know, and I love it. I listen to it all the time. I'm always up to date with them, and it's fantastic. But I wanted to do, with you, 20 questions for a movie.
Ooh.
And I've got one here, and I tried to make it not too difficult for the first one, but also
Okay.
a little bit of a challenge. So there's some elements that you'll know. So you've definitely seen it.
Now, when you say I've definitely seen it, it's just like, oh, this movie, Brian's definitely I'd have seen this. Or do you know I've definitely seen it?
I'm fairly certain we've watched it at least once at the pizzeria.
Okay, proceed.
Ooh.
No, you have to start. you ask questions.
Did you think you had to answer
No.
20 questions?
Now, Matt, do you want to be in on it and help him? Or do you want to know what it is and just watch where his mind goes?
Oh.
Well, how about
Wait,
if
wait.
we trade
How about-
questions back and forth? Like,
Wait, Anthony, you IM or text me what it is. I want to see if I've seen it, and if I have, I would love to be Brian's lifeline.
Ooh, okay. I like that. I definitely like that. Almost texted the name of the movie to the group, though. That would have defeated the purpose.
How many of these do you have?
What?
How many of these do you have? You said the first one's easy.
Oh. I mean, I have unlimited resources because I just have IMDb open, as usual.
Okay.
But there's a couple that I have in mind that I wanted to do, so... we're only going to do one right now and see how it goes, but sending to Matt.
Do I have to answer in the form of a question?
No, Brian, you need to ask the questions.
What is the streak?
Here we go.
All right, you have it pulled up, Matt?
I see the answer.
Okay. Brian,
Yes.
begin. Don't just guess. Don't start being like, is it this movie? That's not how the game works.
Is it Pacific Ocean?
If you guess the movie and you're wrong, it's over.
Paper, snow, a ghost.
You're a ghost.
The way do you start? Like, I mean,
Does it, can it fit in your hand?
all right. Well, was it a major theater release?
Yes. Wait, hang on 1 second. I should probably keep track of the questions that you
I feel like that's
No, because Anthony and I watch a lot of terrible straight-to-DVD movies.
Fact.
okay. Fair enough.
All right.
What race is the main character?
You have to ask yes or no questions.
It's yes
God
or no
damn it.
questions. Come on.
Is he black?
Yes.
What? What is the second word of the title?
All right, so he's black. All right. Is it a cop movie?
No.
That's 3.
Thanks, Matt.
How
You
about
got
it?
me.
All aboard.
Is the main character a sort of criminal?
No. It's not Blue Streak.
Next question: is he a cop that's not?
Oh my god.
Okay.
A federale.
I don't know what.
It's Googling.
No.
Hands up. Hands up.
What can I Google?
He has
What can
nothing.
I
He has
possibly
nothing to Google right
Put your
now.
hands on the chickens on the noodles and noodles.
Chicken
Put
and
him on the
beef.
noodles.
Chicken and beef.
All right, come on. Question number 5.
I don't really know how to do this. Like, I don't. Okay.
Brian, you have an infinite number of possibilities. Start narrowing it down in chunks.
I'm not good at this. I don't know what questions to ask.
Pacific Ocean?
You already got a couple of
Is-
yeses.
Oh.
Let's focus on the yeses.
Does he even remember what those yeses are?
Yeah, it was a major theater release starring a black guy.
All right.
Narrows it down.
And he's not a cop or a criminal. That kind of rules out every movie.
This is why people think you're racist.
What?
That was pretty bad.
What's bad about that?
That was probably the worst. Oh, I don't know. You just said any movie starring a black guy ever is either a cop or a criminal.
I feel like movies typically follow like cops or criminals, and it doesn't do either. Or.
Brian, focus.
Does he work at a fast food restaurant?
No.
Damn it, it's not Good Burger.
Stop thinking of specific movies. Perhaps guessing when the movie came out or a range could be helpful.
Okay. Did the movie come out in the 90s?
Yes.
Okay. You're certain I've seen this, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Counting that. No, I'm kidding.
Black person in the 90s.
Perhaps you should inquire about what the movie's about.
I did. It's not a cop movie or a criminal movie. Is it a sports movie?
No.
Good question. Kind of further solidifies the racist thing, but good question.
That's a good racist that black people are good athletes.
This is true.
Stop. Don't say anymore.
Although I can't side with the phrase "good racist." It's a positive stereotype. It's not good racist. A good racist would be like a successful NASCAR driver is a good racist. That's about it.
Name of the episode: Good Racist.
Good racist.
I am a good racist because I'm not like I don't hate people.
You're
I feel
playing.
like he's trying to look it up, but he has nothing to go on.
I'm not looking up anything. I'm not playing a game. Don't worry.
Brian,
Yeah,
let's go.
I'm thinking.
See, this is why you need to work with Matt next time.
Well, I just don't know where to start with these questions.
Oh my god! If we get you through this one, then we can do one together. Hurry!
Okay. Does it take place with school?
No.
Damn it. I was thinking it was going to be the Nutty Professor. Is it starring Eddie Murphy?
Yes.
Yes.
Is he a veterinarian?
Yes.
Is Dr. Doolittle?
No. You're good. You're good. You got it. 11 questions. Very done.
That's
well,
pretty damn.
10
That's
questions. And
that's
then
like
guess.
that's honestly absurdly good.
I went from nothing to there.
It's because of the facial expression I gave you when you said Nutty Professor.
I think it's Eddie Murphy.
All right.
Alright, so we can work together now?
Yep.
Alright, you want to trade questions back and forth, Matt? And then we're
You
gonna...
guys can collaborate if you'd like.
I don't want to collaborate.
Right.
Fuck Matt. I mean, I love you. We're working together. We're teammates.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I mean, you want to start because I'm all out.
Do you have one, Anthony?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
It's ready. Come on. You want to start? You start. I feel like all you got is one question.
Is the main guy black?
No.
Damn it.
Oh my god. Alright. Is the movie... did it come out before 2000?
No.
Oh, my turn. Is it starring Adam Sandler?
No.
I'm trying to think like Anthony here.
You went right for starring as well, not just like is Adam Sandler in the movie.
That's a good point because he's...
To be fair, no.
He's not in the movie.
Okay, well that's
To help
honestly
you out with Brian's inability to ask good questions.
Hey, I got there in 11 questions.
You did.
To be fair, Adam Sandler not being in the movie eliminates half the movies from 2000, so that's a good question.
Yeah.
Is the main character a male?
Yes.
But he's not a black male. We got that for my question.
Sure did.
Is this an action movie?
No.
Good question. Is this a comedy?
Yes.
I mean, if it's not an action, do you really think he's going
There
drama?
are other genres.
There are other genres, Brian. There are horror movies. There are romantic comedies.
Dramas, guys?
I already said you're not going with drama. Why would you go with a drama?
It's a comedy starring a male. Came out post 2000. Brian, you answered the question. How many do we have? 7? 6 questions?
This is your 7th question that
Hey,
you're about
Brian.
to ask. Or not about to ask, depending on how this goes. He's not even thinking of a question. He's just playing with his chin in the camera.
Oh, that's right. My camera's on.
Are you looking at movies that were made in 2000?
No, I'm trying to think of a movie that I can get you with, and that's where my head is right now. Matt, can I pass to you?
Let's see. It's a comedy. The main
Not-
character
is
is
white.
a male. It is a white comedy.
To be fair, I never said that he was a white male.
True. Interesting.
Oh, that's right. It could be Spanish or Asian.
That's what I said. Does the movie take place in New York?
No.
eliminates half of the movies.
Actually, you know what? I don't know, but it's irrelevant.
That's not
The
irrelevant.
location is irrelevant to the rest of the movie, and I don't think it's ever said. But I'm almost certain that it wouldn't be New York.
I can't wait till we find out and me and Brian argue why the setting was so important.
The setting's always important.
I mean, like I said, I'm fairly certain it's not.
Is this, I really suck at this, huh?
Yes.
Is it...
Please don't guess a movie title.
Does it have, like, 2 leads in it?
No.
I'm glad you got that question.
Oh my god. Thank you.
Well, that eliminates a lot of stuff.
Is there a love story with the main character?
Yes.
That doesn't help.
Nope.
No, it does not.
We gotta start getting specific.
Is it Pacific Ocean?
No, stop. Man, this game's pretty hard.
Yeah, it's hard to think of just questions.
You know what's funny? It's like all the questions Brian asks, like, he knows it's not Good Burger, but it's like he wants to believe that it is. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
I mean, is Shaquille O'Neal in this movie?
That would narrow it down.
That would narrow it down to like 4 movies.
Does
No.
this...
Why did you have to think so hard?
Because I wasn't sure.
That counts?
Yeah, it counts. Because it would have been either like Shazam, Click. No, not Click. Grown Ups, that was the one I meant.
If it was Shazam, the main character would have been black.
No, the main character was the kid.
Arguable.
Disagree. Anyway, you're up to question 11.
Is this movie animated?
No.
Oh, man.
Good question.
Yeah, thanks, man. How many is that?
That was 11.
All right, we're more than halfway done here.
Is it like an action comedy or straight comedy?
Straight
That-
comedy.
Not a yes.
You broke the rules. You didn't answer yes or
Well,
no.
if I said no, then the answer is straight comedy.
I know, but you could have just said no.
I could have, but I didn't. Carry on.
Straight comedy starring a non-black person.
You're so hung up on that.
Oh, I'm just getting the details.
Yeah.
Does it star or feature Ben Stiller?
No.
I mean, you yelled at me when I did that.
But I feel like those are
Wait,
good guesses.
You feel like that's where Anthony's brain goes, right?
You got to ask the Jim Carrey question. Ask her.
I think you just did. Is it starring Jim Carrey?
No.
Which I'm happy about.
That was question 14.
Oh, fuck us.
I can't wait till we pull it out at the last minute. It's got.
I can't wait till like we just don't get it because we're idiots.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Like I don't even know how to ask questions.
See, what's weird is when you play this game when it can be literally anything in the world, it's actually easier than when you know it's a movie.
Because you could ask a lot of questions. Like, what questions do you ask about movies?
There's a lot you could ask.
I feel like the year. Do you want to waste some questions getting more narrowed on the year, or do you like 2000 more?
So after
recent?
2010,
No.
I like that question.
now we have a decade to work with.
Yeah. That's a good question, so we can eliminate like recent comedies. Do you think there's a couple other questions we could ask on actor, or do you think we should get off actor?
We can do one more actor. I'll let you do it. This is number.
Steve Carell.
Nope.
Why do you go there?
Because that eliminates a lot of like the 40-year-old virgin. Actually, just that movie. Oh, I should have. Honestly, we should have asked like.
Just ask it. This is number 16. Just ask it.
No, this is number 17.
Oh, fuck. Just ask it. Do it. Just do it.
No.
Just do it.
Seth Rogen.
No.
Why? I should have not told you to ask it. I feel like...
Spanish Armada.
So, we have 3 questions left, right?
Yep.
18, 19, and 20? And then do we both get a guess?
Okay. Yes.
Ooh, I like that. All right, so there's a love story. It's from 2000 and 2010, a comedy with a love story, not starring anyone that we can think of naming 5 people.
And it's a solo lead, so, that takes out,
So lead.
fucking, role models and other movies like that.
Right. I'm going to be pissed when we're like, that's not a comedy.
Oh, no. You're going to be pissed, for sure.
Huh. What other, comedy people are there?
Maybe we got to get off the people. Let's try to think, so you said it's a straight comedy, not an action comedy, but, what other things could help eliminate, setting being irrelevant?
I feel like location would matter here.
Yep, I think it would.
If I had to guess, California.
If I had to guess, what does it mean?
This is so much harder than it seems. If anyone listens to this, we're probably going to frustrate the shit out of them right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Man.
I just can't think of questions.
Let's see.
Is the movie rated R?
Ooh, good question.
Hang
Answer?
on 1 second. I'm actually not certain. 1 second.
If he's not certain, that's not good. That's not going to help us here, because you bet,
Yes.
yup, rated R.
Yes.
No, it's good. It's a rated R comedy with a female lead.
No.
No, sorry. It's a rated R comedy where the lead falls in love.
No one said that. You're getting real specific.
You said there was a love story.
There is a romantic interest was kind of what your question was, and yes, that's the case. It's not a love story, it's a comedy.
Right. It's a comedy featuring a love story around the main character.
I feel like you're trying to get something out of me, and I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to put it out there. It's not a romantic comedy. The movie is a comedy.
It's a comedy, but there's a love interest with the main character.
There you go. Now you've got it. You've got 2 questions left.
We need to make these ones good. I'm trying to think of black comedians. And non-white ones, too, because he never did say I was white. We are really stressing people right now. Because I'm stressing myself.
Yeah, they've stopped listening at this point. But come on.
I don't like that the location is irrelevant. I don't. I don't. It's rated R. With the female love interest of the main character, is there nudity?
No.
I feel like that was a stupid question, Matt, because he wasn't sure if it was rated R. If it was nudity, he would have known it was rated R off the bat.
That's not necessarily true.
Yeah, it is.
So what do we have? One question.
Yeah.
Is it The Animal with Rob Schneider? Is my question.
No.
But now you're still going to guess.
Rob Schneider is a lamppost. That's my guess.
Yeah, well, it's wrong. You got another guess.
No, you get a guess.
Yeah, Bri, you get a guess and then this is over.
Is it Joe Dirt?
Yes.
What?
No, it's not. It's not. It's not at all.
Wait, first, what year did Joe Dirt come out in?
I don't even know. It's Grandma's Boy.
You gotta be kidding me.
Slam.
Joe Dirt came out in 2001. Damn. I thought Grandma's Boy was a 1999 film. I guess not.
It was like 2006.
Yep, sure was.
Fuck! We were just talking about it.
Yep. That's why I went there.
I mean, Ant, do you want to play?
Sure. Let's go. One last one, and then we're done for the night.
Yes.
All right. I got a movie. Just go.
Okay. Is the movie post 2000?
Yes.
Is the movie a comedy?
Yes. Is Matt your team for this?
Sure.
I feel like I don't want to be. I don't want to ruin it.
just get in there with them.
All right. So it's post 2000.
And it's a comedy.
It's a comedy. Well, this doesn't count as my question. I'm consulting Anthony on this question. Do you want to inquire about, is there a soul? Wait a minute. I guess Grandma's Boy is a soul lead of the movie.
It is a soul lead.
Yeah.
Do you want to inquire about? Is there a soul lead or not?
Okay.
Is there a soul lead, Brian?
No.
Post 2000 comedy, at least a duo.
Should we ask him if it's a male duo or if it's a mixed sex duo?
Not duo, but is it a male?
Is it a
grouping?
duo even?
Is it a male? Brian, is it a male grouping?
Yes.
Okay, male grouping.
Should we ask him if it's a duo? That turns it into a buddy movie, and then we could probably. Is it a duo?
No.
Can you get on camera?
No.
Also, no. So it's not a duo. It's 2000 later. It's a comedy. I like the rated R question personally. I thought that was.
I'm down with that.
Yes.
Rated R. I mean, I feel like it has to be The Hangover, but that's
It is, because that's going to be my life in a month. I watched that movie 3 times the past week because of Go to Vegas at the end of the month.
Let me tell you how bad Brian is at this game.
What?
Matt didn't actually ask a question, and you just told him. That's about all we have for tonight. If you want to keep the conversation going, you can hit us up on our Twitter handles. I'm at AEJ Costanzo. Brian is at Big_Bruins. Matt is at Matt_in_limbo. Please email us, sspodcast1@gmail.com. We'll read your emails next time on the show.
Please don't email if you're just going to call me gay. We've had enough.
Please email if you're just going to call Brian gay.
I mean,
Have a shitty week.
I'm not gay. Not there's anything wrong with that.
live on Periscope.